Okay, what's up, traders? Um, yeah, morning. Let's see if we can get some guys on here this morning. I've got some shorts running a little bit on the DAX on this opening range low break over here like this with the stop at the highs. Nothing too serious on this morning, but nice little opening range low break over there. Okay, so let's just go like that. I just want to walk through the trade and why I like it. But let's just look at my trade also from yesterday. We can go over that as well. So I had a nice little day here yesterday. Let's just go over the DAX shorts. And you can actually see over here, pretty simple. I took this actually in the New York session, which was quite nice. I've been a little bit more busier this morning. I'm going to try and still get my live streams, in quite regularly in the London session for you guys during the week. So you can trade with me, right? And we can get it going and get kind of like a group going in the London session that do trade the DAX, because I know there's a lot of guys in ASFX in our community that do trade London session as well. But yeah, anyone here? Yeah, retest of previous days view. What's up? What's up, Dave? Hey, what's up, Dave? Yeah, good to have you on. Dave, I'm going to be streaming quite often here on the DAX. I've really only just been focused on the DAX. I know you've been trading quite nicely as well as ES, but yeah, I had a nice little trade on that on the DAX yesterday. So we can possibly I just want to make sure we walk over that, and then I'll walk over the shorts I'm currently running at the moment, which is still very, very small position this morning. I've just been my attentions had to be away from the desk kind of this morning, and obviously that's not ideal, right? Had to take care of the little one, but yeah, yesterday's trade pretty simple. We have the London session VWAP over here, the blue VWAP. We've got the daily VWAP, which is the black one, and then the 200 EMA, which is the white one over here, white line here. And this is the 5-minute chart. And I actually took this live on ASFX TV in the afternoon, or afternoon my time, but with the guys over there on ASFX TV. So in the New York session, you can see my entry was actually 5 minutes past 5. So pretty late in the day, but pretty simple. We get a respecting this zone, right, underneath the VWAPs, and I take my entry off of it, stop at the highs, and we end up floating quite nicely. I get about 60 points out of it. And there were some actually nice re-entries later on at about like 8 o'clock. But I just wasn't on the desk then. But it just shows you that just because the DAX is a European index, you can still trade in the afternoon. And probably one reason why it started to trade in the afternoon yesterday was that we did have CPR. So that's why I did say to the guys, like, I'm just waiting for everything to come out before we take any trades before CPR, right? But yeah, let's go to the markets here today. I've got running my shorts at the moment, like that. Okay, break of the opening range low of the range low is my entry, and we're actually getting a nice healthy pullback here on the DAX. We're underneath the 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart. We're underneath previous day's lows. We've actually been falling off quite nicely overnight session recently. So that has been pretty neat. But as I said, it's simple. Yeah, we're underneath VWAPs, bearish market structure. I'm looking for shorts. If you just coming out to the daily time frame, we've actually have been trading quite at this all-time high level for quite a few days now. So it's quite nice to get a pullback now of about 3%. US markets are trading low as well, but we are still of all-time highs that were set in February. We are now 2% of all-time highs on US markets. But it is, I think, a good little pullback before the next leg up on the DAX is needed. I mean, literally from my entry down yesterday, we done over 350 points. Obviously, I caught 60 of it, but that's what trading is about. So you're not going to be able to catch every single move of the markets. You're just going to have to take your piece and get it out. So let's just actually have a look. And this is why I can give you a little tip on why to stay short bias and not look for a bounce this morning, but pretty simple. And this is moving actually quite nicely for me. I'm actually going to take a little piece off here. Okay. I'll take off 80%. Okay. So, yeah. That's pretty nice. Pretty similar, same trade as what I've been taking all week, guys. Opening range, London range, opening range, low break, and then looking for continuation. But let's actually just speak about that. As you can see, so nice day yesterday, and then we'll put together a nice little day today as well. But let's just speak about Edgeful. Let's bring up Edgeful over here. I want to speak about a few things as we wait for our trade that's continued. So I want to show you why. Like there's a couple of stats that you should be looking at if you want to stay focused on, not looking at fading trend. And one of them is this previous day's range report with Edgeful. So let's just look at the DAX. I want to show you like the DAX, but you can use this on any asset if you're trading whatever else you want to trade, currencies, indexes, stocks. But let's just go over here and let's look at DAX, so D30 Euro. Let's just have a look at that previous day's range report like this. Okay, previous day's range report. I'm actually taking these trades on some Hydra accounts as well. So I wanted to make sure to go check out Hydra Funding as well. You can check out all my discount links in the link in my bio too. They help you with some discounts off of any tools or prop firms, anything that you guys need, of course. And Hydra actually have some futures now, Dave, by the way. You guys should go check them out. I'll bring that up for you. Hey, what's up, Kieran? Good to have you on, boss. But yeah, let's just go to this previous day's range report like this. Okay, and let's just have a look in the let's go to the daily time frame. Last 6 months on the DAX, obviously we've been quite bullish, but you can still see when we take out the previous day's lows, 73% of the time, we will close as a bearish closing day. So in saying that, see how we actually open up the day underneath previous day's lows, which is this white dotted line coming across my screen. Again, the stuff on my screen is pretty simple. The 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart, daily view up, the black one, London open view up, the blue one. And then the white dotted line coming across my screen over here is previous day's low and previous day's highs. But you can see we actually open up the day underneath previous day's lows. And that's why I think a lot of guys get caught trying to fade trend. But just some of these clean stats with Edgeful are pretty easy to kind of use, right? But as I said, Hydra Funding, they now offer Forex, CFD trading, Forex trading, crypto, as well as futures. And I think the futures, I'm actually going to test them out. South Africans can actually trade with Hydra. I'm actually going to go test them out. But go check out Hydra Funding in the link in my bio. Always want to make sure to it's good. The discounts help my channel and help me continue to do what I'm doing here with you guys. And so we can continue making money together on these live streams. I think it's been quite a solid month so far. As I said, I had that nice day yesterday. I think I've been green every single day this week, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes I've actually been sick to start the week, so I don't even remember. But let's go to Monday. I do believe I was green on Monday, quite small because I was sick. Yeah, so I was down quite heavily. Only took it on a couple of my accounts, one of my accounts. And then I think Tuesday was quite nice. I was back again on most of my accounts. And then yesterday, quite nice again as well. So green all to start this week. And obviously going to be green now today. So we'll see what we do get rest of the day. But I think something that has been working for me has just been focusing on one ticker, which has been the DAX for me. And then, I've got other times in my life to chill with family, do my coaching calls with the guys that I'm coaching at the moment in the Black Show Club. And then, just be able to live off the desk. I think when I was trying to watch too many things, I think it just made life very, very difficult. Just across the board, GJ looking like we had some nice sell-off here in the pre-London Open as well. I mean, we're down 40 points on that, but again, for me, I'm only really focused on the DAX and ES trading at the minute. But gold, I did see Rob had a question here on gold. Gold, that was crazy. Gold dropping off quite heavily. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty crazy. But I don't trade gold personally, but there's some nice opportunities there for sure. Gold was crazy yesterday on the CPR. We sparked up and then came all the way back down. Pretty wild. Just not an asset that I like to trade. But yeah, as I said, just keeping focused, and we'll be doing more of these London session live streams. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, make sure to go check it out. I've actually got that cool Cape Town vlog. Remember when I went to Cape Town for that Finance Magnets podcast or seminar, call it conference, podcast. Jeez, yeah. I actually, had a few nice things, videos come up of that, and it's going to be a whole talk on that type of stuff. So yeah, just to show you guys, you have to show your winning days and your losing days. That's what I do here on my channel, right? I'm not claiming to be the world's best trader, but I know how to make money trading, and I've done it for 8 years now, right? 7-8 years. So show the wins, show the losses. I encourage you guys to be accountable to someone. If you're not accountable to anyone, hit me up. I'm more than happy. Okay, so be accountable. Take responsibility for your wins, your losses, everything that goes on the charts. And I look forward to trading more with you guys. Come the London session on the DAX, and let's just keep it simple. Perfect, guys. Just a short little stream today. I just wanted to mention I couldn't go live on the open this morning. I had to help with family. My son was being a little bit of a tough character this morning, but you got to love it. So that's why just a little bit later on this morning. And I appreciate you guys as always. Again, make sure to go check Hydro Funding out. Go check Edgefill out. And I appreciate you. We'll see you guys on the next one. Possibly tomorrow morning. Cheers, guys.